people want to know right off the top here, what's the latest on your research? What's going on right now?
So it's really exciting, actually. So we're just entering now the last phase, which is called toxicology. That is the last step before we start in our clinical trials. So those activities are now happening in October and November. And then if everything goes well, we're ready to start right away into a phase 1 and phase 2 trial.
What are you seeing in the toxicology that encourages you right now?
So the toxicology is a study that is needed by the regulators to demonstrate that the vaccine is completely safe. So when we inject the vaccine into animals, we then look at all the different organs and we see if there is any adverse events, any unwanted reactions to the in the organs to the vaccine. And that is a requirement that is, the discussion right now on the vaccine and how safe it is, that is something that is very, very important to do.
And so if all goes well, and you're hoping that it will, can you give us an example of what would be the exact next stage? What would happen for us to understand here at home?
Yeah, so when you make a vaccine, you have to go through various phases. And I'm sure we all have seen this in the news. Initially, it's just a discovery research. Then you start manufacturing the vaccine. And then once you have clinical grade material that is ready to go into human testing, you have to demonstrate in these toxicology studies that it's completely safe to go into humans. And that's where we are right now. Once we have cleared that hurdle, we can go into these human clinical trials. And then as many of these other vaccines go through them, so there's a phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3 trial. And after that, the vaccine could become available to the public.
When you talk about human clinical trial, what are the biggest challenges in getting over that hurdle?
So again, it's all about safety. So, again, nobody right now wants to cut any corners. We want to make sure that all vaccines that are going forward right now are safe. And so the regulator has some really, really strict guidelines in, what kind of material can go into these humans. What do we need to see there? We can't have any unwanted reactions to it and so on. So it has to be completely safe to go into humans. And so that's the biggest hurdle to make it over. However, our vaccine, we have chosen a technology that has an excellent safety profile. It's a proven record technology. It's not like some of these others that are going forward right now that haven't been in humans yet. Ours has, and there's many, many vaccines in humans that are using the same technology as we are right now. So we know that our vaccine is very safe. We'll just have to demonstrate it. And then once we have that hurdle cleared, we can then apply for a clinical trial and then start our clinical trials in December.